Hello, hello, hello. So, I don't know who's going to be here, and hopefully, y'all can hear me because I am somewhat on the Mac and it is not replaced because there is a shortage of Mac parts. And what is happening with it is the logic board is going out and it needs to be replaced. Now, I have went ahead and ordered a new Mac, and we are getting this one fixed or replaced, whatever they're going to decide to do. But I can't just completely give it up, even though the something has completely gone out on it already, which is the plug-in Ethernet is gone. So if the internet, if the connection is bad, I'm sorry. Um, It is connected via Wi-Fi, so there's that. But we're hobbling along. Um, I am doing what I can, but as you can tell, or hopefully you can, I am in a great mood. I sound pretty normal because I started new medication. My cardiologist started me on heart medicine to slow my heart rate. I started on another seizure medicine because my neurologist diagnosed me with partial focal seizures. And between the two, now I'm not perfect by any means, but between the two medications, it has done some amazing things for me. And I feel better now than I have in I don't even know how long. And I don't think any of you have actually seen me ever this good, honestly. Um, because I can't think of the last time I have felt this good. I don't think I've ever felt this good in probably the last 10 years. So it's like Cameron the other day was like, Mom, you sound like a crazy person. Cause I was like giddy because like it was yesterday morning. I woke up and it was like I was a new person because I haven't felt that good and I don't even know how long. Like, I didn't have a headache. I didn't, and this is 2 days in a row. No, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't have side effects, but it is amazing. Absolutely. Like, in what I'm dealing with is stuff, it's like I can deal with it, but I am ready to get back to work. Now, things are going to take time. Nadia is actually redoing SVGs for me for last month's Patreon because I can't access everything because of all the problems I'm having with computer issues. The new machine, because as I said, I ordered a new Mac. And because there's like chip shortages and stuff like that, the new one's supposed to come in between the 23rd and the 30th. So it is already ordered. But what's funny is the new monitor that goes along with it isn't going to be in for 6 to 8 weeks. But the monitor, I can use another monitor that I have here, and then they can take this one and they can take it and use it for however long. And we're going to keep this one so I have a backup so that way we won't have this issue again. Or at least hopefully we won't. But I am so excited. I'm so excited. Like, I don't know if y'all know. It is, it's like once you persevere, it's like you keep going, just keep going and push forward. And if you know that something's going on, find people that will listen to you because you will. And I mean, like, I am so excited, more than y'all could possibly know. I mean, Like, I am clear. I'm still stumbling over my words. There's still, some of that, but like, I know who I am. I, I mean, I'm me. I can think. Y'all don't even know. These are Nadia's old headphones because I got her some new ones for her birthday. I don't know if y'all know. Nadia's going to Amsterdam for her birthday. She leaves on the 11th. She wanted some new ones. She is obsessed with Hello Kitty and she wanted some new headphones. They released a special set with Razer. So I ordered her those. So she's letting me use those because I ordered a set for me because I have tiny little ears and nothing fits my ears comfortably. And since I've started to do more lives in the evenings, I needed to find something that was going to be comfortable that I could wear because I tried Jeremy's and they were not comfortable at all. So I needed something that I could wear so they weren't disturbing me, but they weren't having to be super quiet whenever I was trying to do a live. So I could do more of them and interact with y'all. So I've been on the hunt for over the ear headphones. And I think they look cute, but they're still a little bit too big for my head. Hi, Colleen. But yeah, like, it's like night and day. Absolute night and day. And I mean, I'm still going to have issues with my migraines and stuff like that. And we're still, right now, I am like pumped to the max on seizure medicine. So I hope once we lower the other one down, we're still good. But at this point, like, I will take what I can get because this has been a long time coming. It's like I have been fighting things for so long, and right now, it's like a miracle. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like, the blurry vision is almost completely gone. I mean, it's it's crazy. I mean, it was like things were getting so much better. But yeah, it's crazy. And I am so hopefully y'all can see and things are going to go back to normal. So be ready for it. And y'all are going to see a lot more of me. Y'all are going to see things go back to where they were. And there is going to be a little bit of balancing act while I'm getting like the computer stuff situated. But, oh, and I am rearranging the office because I told Jeremy while I ordered the new Mac that I was like, well, I'm going to order a new desk. I am because I did, because y'all know I've been working on the vinyl storage organization. I am going to go to IKEA and get the black Kallax unit to be able to put the smaller sheets of vinyl behind me. And I'll tell you why. So, y'all know I have Shadow and Honey, the big dogs. Well, they shed like crazy. And especially Shadow, his hair gets all over the black furniture or all over the white furniture. And it shows on everything. And I'm like, maybe if I do everything in black, it won't look so bad. So I'm going to do that. And then maybe, it'll make it look like I actually am organized. So, and then you'll be able to see my nice, pretty vinyl organization system. And I'm hoping that it'll open up things because part of the reason why I'm also wanting to do it is because they're so big and they run around everywhere. And you'll be able to see, I'll do a better office tour. And I'm hoping y'all enjoy that. because, as I said, I've been working on the vinyl organization system for a while, and I think y'all will love it. I just got to finish gluing everything together. I do love that system. It really does work out well. Y'all are going to love it. But finishing it all out, since I've been dealing with being so sick, has almost been impossible. But yeah. And plus, that's going to look really pretty up against the black background, too. All the colors will pop. But I also have to finish typing up all the labels. But I've been kind of, I don't know. I'm just so excited. Like, if you've ever been dealing with like illness and stuff like that, like if once it's like that fog is lifted, it's like, wow, what happened? How did, it's like, oh my goodness, this has changed. And how did I get myself back? Hi, Mary. And I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I love you guys. Like, I'm just, it's so odd. It's so, so odd. And I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I can think. I can't even think of the last time I've actually had my brain clear like this. And if y'all have any vinyl questions, comments, concerns, I haven't done the drawing yet. I will do that next Tuesday. I will do the live for the drawing. I will also do the Creative Fabrica live next week. I will also try to do, well, let me rephrase this. I will try to do the lives for the Creative Fabrica and the Corel Draw next week. It kind of just depends on what I can do as far as internet stuff, because trying to do lives without Ethernet when you're doing design stuff is very difficult. Um, Thank you, thank you. Aren't they cute? They're naughty-est. I don't think that these will be good to do those types of lives in. But I do have some Beats headphones coming in, actually. Those were free from Apple. They're sending them to me because of all the headache, because they were supposed to be able to fix it, and they did not. Which was not everybody at Apple's fault, but I had someone who told me the wrong thing. I'm not sure if they were new or not. I will give them the benefit of the doubt, but they were very nice. They're sending me some Beats. They're supposed to be smaller. It is very difficult whenever you have a tiny head to find things that fit properly. And with everything going around, and I'm not one of those people. I don't like trying things like that on in store. I have this weird thing. Yeah. So I end up buying things like that, and then if they don't work, it's like, hey, kids, do you need another pair of headphones? Oh, D, I am having more than a good day. As long as this holds up, I'm like, I can handle it. But part of the thing is, like, the heart medicine's a beta blocker. That's to slow down my heart rate. So it also works in conjunction with my seizure medicine. So it all kind of works together. So, like, everything is like good as gold, at least right now. Now, that's not to say like I won't ever have breakthrough migraines and stuff like that, because that's going to happen. But as of right now, I mean, I can handle that. Everybody gets headaches every once in a while. I'm still going to get sick. I still have a compromised immune system. Again, I can handle that. You know, we can handle that. But compared to what I was feeling 2 weeks ago, a month ago, this is all, that's cake. 6 months ago was not, you know? Oh, see, yeah, Tracy, I am at the point though now, I will not buy another pair of earbuds. I have tried about 20,000 different pairs. Nothing ever fits my ears properly. I am the size of a child. That is not trying to brag. I am 4'11". Nothing ever fits my head properly. So, let's see. You are working on a design and you have one vinyl that is a Thermaflex Plus matte and the other is Glitterflex Ultra. The glitter is okay. So the glitter can go on top of the Thermaflex. You cannot put Thermaflex on top of the glitter. So glitter can go on top, be the top layer, but you cannot put anything on top of the glitter. So that makes sense to you. Now, one thing I will say about working with the Glitterflex Ultra. So anything that has, I always have my book here. When you're talking about any of the Glitterflex Ultras, like the opaques that are like the neons that have that white backing, you do have to be a little bit careful with those whenever they are a dark underbase. They can get a little bit overheated where it almost will want to melt a little bit. So you have to be a little bit careful with those if it's like a black underbase. So you do have to be careful with those. That's the only ones you have to be careful with. Oh, then you should be okay with the coral and jade. So, yeah. You just have to really be careful, like if you're using a black or a navy. Oh, yeah, Teresa. And it is whenever you have to find a doctor that's going to listen to you. Because as I said, my previous neurologist was at that point, he was just like, oh, it's nothing. It has nothing, one thing has nothing to do with another, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, something's off. Something's off. Well, turns out I was right. Oh, yeah, then if it's a light shirt, then you definitely have nothing to worry about. It's just whenever you've got that dark backing with that thick layer, it can have issues. But yeah, glitter, it's only whenever you've got that white backing because it makes it thick and it can get a little overheated. But for the most part, it's not anything you have to worry about. And again, it's only for the opaques. On all of the other colors, and it'll, as I said, it's only with the ones that will say whenever it actually says opaque or it's a neon. And it will, and you'll see it because it will have the full white backing behind it. Hi, Kylie from Australia. That's one of those places I want to go, but honestly, flying for that long scares me. I am terrified of planes, and it's actually not the planes themselves, it's being in an enclosed space for that long, especially with lots of people. Hopefully that makes sense. Like the flight itself isn't that bad. It's people and the way that you have to sit on a flight unless you're in like a good seat, like if you're in just regular like economy where you have to sit so straight up because you can't really it's I can't do that. I sound like a whiny baby, but that's just like flying to like LA or somewhere where it's a 2-hour flight, I get nauseous and sick, and then you're like crammed in. Yeah. But I wonder if I could handle like doing a cruise to Australia. That's like 20 or they're like 2 or 3 weeks. Let's do like a 6-month cruise. I wonder if I could do that. I don't know. I don't know if I could handle being away from land that long. Like every time we go somewhere, I want to drive. I want to take like these long road trips. I can handle that, but I don't know. I probably sound like a weirdo, but I don't know. If y'all haven't seen these, and you can get these from Specialty or some of the other locations, these are great for keeping up with like, because it also has like this, what you can sublimate on, but it has like actual pieces. So it has the actual pieces, but it has like all the different instructions. These are great. So you can keep track of what is what from all the different heat transfers for Specialty. Did you just fall out of the bed? The dog just fell out of the bed. See, I like to ride too. Exactly, Karen, it does come in handy. And they also have them for the adhesives. So you can see all the pretties. Yes, Donna, I feel amazing. Like, as I said, I can't think of the last time I felt this good. Like, honestly, I can't think of the last time I felt this good. I mean, I really can't. And that's sad. But it's great. It is absolutely amazing. Like, it really is. Yeah, Latrina, it sounds crazy, but and like I am someone who really is like I'm not someone who likes medication. I'm really not. I'm not someone who's like, "Ooh, let's go take medicine." I'm someone who typically is like, "Let's stay far away from that." It doesn't work pretty quickly. I'm like, I'm not going to go near it." That kind of thing. I don't like side effects, but okay, so Teresa, to clean the fine point blade. Typically, if it gets sticky from adhesives, I will take alcohol to clean it off. Now, not all alcohol is created equal. Rubbing alcohol, like your regular isopropyl alcohol, will do okay. But I will take an order off of Amazon because that is the easiest place for me to find it because you really can't get it at the store, or at least I can't find it like Walmart, Target, those types of places, which is a 90% isopropyl alcohol. Um, is great for cleaning adhesive off of anything. I mean, absolutely awesome. I used to use denature alcohol, but 90% isopropyl alcohol for adhesive on anything. Trust me when I say this, 90% isopropyl alcohol will be your best friend for any type of adhesive. It gets rid of it, it cleans it quickly, dries fast, and it doesn't leave any type of residue, anything like that. Now, it is kind of expensive, and it evaporates quickly. Now, one thing about it when you buy it, I will typically buy it by the case, and it's like $30, but you can get the little, I think they're like pints, and I will buy them like that so I don't have to open them all at once. Because as I said, once you open them, they evaporate quickly, so I will do one at a time. It's can be cheaper to buy them in the bigger containers, but trust me, buy them where you buy a bunch of smaller ones. It's still cheaper to do it that way.
Are we better? Are we better? We got sound again? Okay. And then also, Teresa, to resharpen your blade, like once it's clean, because you do want to clean it, but to keep it sharp takes, because this way you don't have to sit there and constantly rebuy them, because we know the Cricut ones can be expensive, and sometimes finding an off-brand of it isn't always possible. Take and get some tin foil. Are you still getting the buzzing? Tell me if you're getting the buzzing. I'm still dealing with some issues, so hold on. Let me try switching to the other mic. If we can fix it. Hold on. Okay. Is that better? Okay. So I think we got that fixed. Okay. Trying to keep things, because this one picks up on like everything. So I don't want it to pick up like on all the background noise. That's why I'm trying to use something else. Let me turn that down some. Okay. So, okay. Take your Cricut blade, and you can do this with any blade, actually. Take your Cricut blade, take some tin foil, poke it into your tin foil. It sharpens it all day long. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Don't do it too much because you don't want to break the tip, but it'll sharpen it. Save your blade. And you can do it with the deep cut, fine cut, and it will keep it going for a little bit longer. But also take and order blades off of Amazon. Don't order them from Cricut unless you absolutely have to. I do have blades listed in my Amazon store. Now, I will order if they do have them on sale from Cricut. I do have an affiliate link. You don't have to use it, but I do have an affiliate link for Cricut. But I do order whenever they have the mats, like the Cricut mats, when they have the 25 packs on super sale, I'll buy them from Cricut, but that's the only time. Or like if they have like their tools on sale, I'll buy them directly from Cricut, but that's about the only time. So, but yeah, trust me on the alcohol. Like if you're doing a bunch of glassware, cups, that type of thing, it is what you need. It's just expensive. Now, if you're going to use doing a lot of adhesive, it's okay to buy the bigger thing. But if you don't do a lot of it, buy it in the smaller, like the size that you would get for doing cuts. But you don't really want to use it on cuts because it is very, very strong. So, oh yeah, it definitely would clean all the adhesive off the blades. But I also like to use the alcohol because sometimes whenever you try to use the foil to clean the adhesive off the blades, you can almost dull your blades that way. Is there a difference between HTV? No, Karen, I've actually stopped using denatured alcohol and switched to just the, hold on, I'll grab the alcohol I'm talking about. So this is it. It's a 99% isopropyl alcohol. So denatured alcohol has I think it's glycerin in it. This doesn't have any glycerin in it. And even the isopropyl alcohol that they sell for where they sell it like Walgreens, Walmart, that type of thing, will have like glycerin in it. This is pure stuff. So it doesn't leave any residue behind. It dries super fast, cleans super duper well. It doesn't have like any other chemicals in it. It just smells like straight up rubbing alcohol, but it doesn't leave anything behind. It doesn't smell like, you know, Karen, you've worked with denatured alcohol. So you know how denatured alcohol has like a really strong chemically smell. Latrina, if you email Specialty, I think they can help you, but I also have listed in my description box. It's heattransfervinyl.com. They sell them. So I think you can order it directly from them as well. This just smells like alcohol, straight up rubbing alcohol. This is better. They use this at hospitals, that type of thing. This, I think, is much easier to use. I mean, this is a cleaning solution. You don't use this on wounds and stuff like that, but this is much better. Like, this isn't listed as like something that's going to cause cancer in California, like the denatured alcohol. So this is just isopropyl alcohol. This isn't a fuel. Denatured alcohol is. So I like it. Now, the difference between HTV glitter and other glitter vinyls is, well, HTV is made to go on a shirt. So it is made to be heated. Whenever you're talking about pressure sensitive glitters, they like, so the texture on PSV, where it has the same texture on the outside, is one's got the adhesive on the back, the other's got the heat transfer part. And then whenever you've got a bunch of different actual textures, some that are encased. So it kind of just depends on which one you're looking at. But there are several different iterations of kinds of glitters. It just kind of depends on which one you're looking for, Henry. Because whenever you're talking about glitters, I mean, you've got your Glitter Flex Ultra, but you've also got Glitter Flex Printable. So these are able to be printed on. They've got some that are made for embroidery. They've got some that are smooth. They've got some like the Pearl Flex, which is still a glitter, but it is a smooth texture. They've got, so it kind of just depends on which one you're looking for. Yeah, see, Spirit Junkie, there you go. It has, see that the denatured has a heavy metal in it. There you go. Because I didn't know what else it had in it. I know it has stuff that makes it a fuel. It doesn't always, it may have said on the outside of it. I just know we've always used it for, and I know that in California it says that it has, in the state of California, it has ingredients that can cause cancer. But in the state of California, almost everything that is chemical based, can cause cancer. State of California, that's what it almost always says. But this is pure, and almost everything that is below this, as far as alcohol goes, has glycerin in it, and it will leave a residue whenever you're trying to clean glass with it. So, and it is almost impossible to find and alcohol to use to work with to do vinyl that doesn't have glycerin in it, and which makes it very difficult to clean. Just go to Nevada and use it. Well, you still have to be careful about what chemicals you're putting in your body because, you look back on things and it's like, oh, well, that could have caused you some harm. You still don't want to, cause yourself any undue harm. I mean, I live literally right next door to refineries that, refine petroleum and uh, all kinds of benzene and all that kind of stuff. What was it? Was it 2 years ago? 3 years ago? No, 2 years ago. Black Friday is when we had the chemical plant explosion, and that was no good. We had to evacuate for it because it released, I don't remember it was all kinds of chemicals they released because it exploded. I had the video. Y'all, I don't know if y'all remember because I did the video because I had to evacuate. Oh yeah, I mean, Karen, because like all the screen opening solutions and the plastisol inks, because just now they've started making the plastisol inks and things like that somewhat safer. We've just now started to learn about what's supposed to be less harmful for us and what we're supposed to not breathe in, what we're not supposed to do. But who knows? But oh, it shouldn't be used indoors and they should have good ventilation and all that. But, how many science shows have you went to, from 5, 7 years back where you walk through there and it's like, whew, hi, Chrissy. I'm glad you're here. Oh, I'm having a great day. I feel amazing. Absolutely amazing. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to do this. I wanted people to see, like, I'm great. I'm absolutely wonderful. And like, I want people to see so that way, we're getting back into it. I'm ready and willing and able, and we're going to do some tutorials. We're going to do it all. We are getting back into it. We're going to do all the things that I am known for and I can do because that's what I'm good at. Oh yeah, you can walk in and you know what you're getting into because it has that smell. It really does. It really does. And I've had, like, whenever I've talked about things and people are like, well, you need to be careful with what you're doing. And I'm like, at this point, I am extremely careful. But I'm more concerned about what I live around versus what I'm doing now because there's so many guidelines for vinyl and now what they can and cannot put into it. Oh yeah, Spirit, it is a switch. It literally was. Once the medicine kicked in and like the combination was right, it was night and day. Absolute night and day. Because it was like because so much of that is controlled by the brain. We need to get rid of that. We got to get rid of that. There we go. But yeah. Uh, but yeah. So, but yeah. It's amazing. Like, if things can actually get the way that they're supposed to, it's amazing. But you just kind of got to keep pushing forward. And hopefully everything works out the way that it's supposed to. You find people who are going to listen to you, take you seriously, and that's kind of how it goes. And my doctors are absolutely amazing, and I'm happy with them. And, as I said, I still have to go to the endocrinologist. Not everything's perfect. Oh no, I'm still not able to drive, Spirit Junkie. I still have issues like my eyes are still not perfect. I still have the glaucoma stuff. Um, I'm having some issues with like swelling. So that's a side effect of one of the medications. Um, so I have that. But, those are things I can deal with. If I never drive again, I'm okay. Spirit, I don't know at this point. Because part of the thing is with all of the issues with, you know, all the stuff that's happened with pricing and all of that, that's kind of hard to say because that's one of the stuff with like all of my health issues. It's like Florida's gotten super expensive with all that. It's like, well, do I want to spend that kind of money? Um, but I mean, I still want to move away from the area. It's like, you're trying to figure out hot fix rhinestones. Oh no, you're fine, Spirit. We still want to move away from here. I don't want to live in the refinery area. Um, you're trying to figure out hot fix rhinestones to attach to a tumbler with HTV or anything vinyl. Okay, so hot fix rhinestones have that's what it is. Hot fix have an adhesive with it. So, yes, Dana, I am in Nederland. It's not that I don't like Nederland. I love Nederland. I don't like the refineries. I'm tired of living in the refineries. And I want to live somewhere where there's more to do. My kids are getting older. I want to be somewhere else. Plus, with may not be driving. So, well, my husband can pretty much work anywhere. We talked about, he can work anywhere. But I still don't want to live anywhere cold. But okay, so Henry, let me answer your question first. So, hot fix rhinestones, they have an adhesive, so you can attach them to a tumbler. But with you attaching them to the tumbler, you heat them on, you'd have to take and attach them one by one. You can attach them, you can either attach them with heat with a rhinestone wand, which you would still have to cover them with some type of epoxy like that, because if not, they're going to probably eventually come off, because that's kind of how it works. Or you can glue them on. Again, eventually, even if you wash them by hand, you have to be extremely careful to kind of come off. But yeah, Dana, I'm from Nederland. I live in Texas. I love it, but I want something new. Karen, yeah, I want to move out of the country. I want to do something new, something exciting. M. Gill, I am doing much better health wise, like absolutely amazing health wise. Like really amazing. Like my medicine, they kind of got everything really good. Yeah, Dana. Well, between hurricanes and explosions and everything like that, and like with my health, we closed down the business and I'm just doing YouTube and stuff like that now. It's like, I just want something different, I'm just needing something. Thank you, S. But yeah, I mean, so hopefully that makes sense about the rhinestones. But yeah, I mean, I love doing all of this, and I don't want to stop doing this at all. At all. I'm not going to stop doing vinyl. I'm not going to stop doing sublimation. I'm not going to stop doing screen printing. Hi, Robin. Thank you. And I don't want anybody to think that I am. None of this is going away. I have, even before, like, my health is starting to improve, I had already reinvigorated my love for, oh, thank you, M, for my crafting. Like, because of all my health stuff, I had really gotten into doing the artwork again. I have been focusing on doing that. And I have really gotten myself back into doing this. But with everything, like, I have found my love of this again. So this isn't going anywhere at all. So I am super excited because now it's like, oh, my mind can work. And now my mind can work and it can think. And I'm like, ooh, the wheels are turning. The wheels on the bus can go round and round, and I can, like, really get into having the ideas again. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do Christmas gifts. Craftsmas is coming up. I am super excited for that. So I am definitely going to get the ball rolling on that. Like, I am so excited. So excited for everything. Like, I'm kind of glad that everything has happened now with the computer issues, because I will have the computer in before the end of the month. So I will have everything set up, because the new desk, I already ordered a new desk. So that will be here, I think, between the 11th and 17th. So that will be set up before the new computer comes in. Everything will be set up. So I will have everything ready to go. Craftsmas should go off without a hitch. I have everything ready to go. I've got new art programs. We're going to do more live trainings of art programs. We are going to have more SVGs for Craftsmas. So if you aren't signed up for Patreon and want to have access to those, because I've already been adding more SVGs to it. Now, I haven't uploaded last month's for the Patreon kit, but that's because we had computer issues. Nadia's recreating SVGs because, as I said, we haven't gotten the computer fixed, but we are. We are going to get it fixed, and I will make it up to my patrons. I always have. And people are going to have lots of extra things. But now it's going to be even better. Oh yeah, go get some sleep. Get you some rest. And if you ever have any questions, message me on Facebook, message me by email. And yes, hey, let me tell y'all, if y'all have questions, message me on the website, message me by Facebook. If you're on Patreon, message me on Patreon. Sometimes it might take me a little longer to get back, but I always try to answer back. Let me know. I love to talk to y'all. I always love to talk to y'all. And I always try to answer everybody's questions because it's fun. I love to chit chat with y'all. Plus, it gives me social interaction. But yeah, I just enjoy this so much. And It's, and plus, Cricut, the Silhouette. I also have the Cricut Pro. I'm not the Cricut Pro, the Silhouette Pro. But I also have experience with their machines. You know, I can troubleshoot a lot of different things. We are going to be working with multiple art programs besides just Corel. I have Adobe, I have Canva, I have Affinity Designer. I have, what else do I have? I have a bunch. So we're going to be working with a lot of different things. So that way we can do some things to intrigue with everything. Because that's part of the fun of this. It's not just going to be just t-shirts or just signs. Because the thing with all of this is, my thing with my fibromyalgia is I'm not even 100% sure it's just fibro. We are going to I'm supposed to get checked to make sure for my thyroid, because I have a lot of issues with temperature regulation. And I am supposed to get in with my a new rheumatologist to check for lupus. So there's a lot of things. Oh, go ahead, Karen, and I will talk to you soon. But I also have groups on Facebook, which I need to get better about interacting with, which I am hoping now that everything's kind of feeling better, that I will have more time to. But with also planning for Christmas, that might still be a little bit difficult, but I'm going to try. But yeah, I want to make this more about learning the ropes of it all, because that is, once you learn the basics of everything, it really helps to get into spreading your wings. Oh yeah, Spirit. And the thing is, with everything, you can use the basic insights to bring it into other foreign art. I'm losing internet. This is part of the problem with my stuff. This is part of the reason why all my stuff's going down. But I haven't set, and just so y'all know, that's part of what I've got going on with things, why I have to have a little bit of help. I have another PC, it's just out of date. So the logic board on the Mac, which is what I'm using now, is going out. The Ethernet is completely gone out. So I'm on Wi-Fi, and the Bluetooth portion of it is going out, and like the memory and other parts of it are going out. So that's why everything is kind of hard to get through. And I don't want to go ahead and buy the programs again for an outdated PC, because I already own them on the Mac, because that would just be silly to go ahead and spend another grand to rebuy them. So I'm trying to hobble along. But we're going to do our best to keep it going, because I just have to figure out how to edit, because I already own Canva and I can take and use Canva on the PC. So I have to try to figure out how to edit these videos on Canva, and if I can, because I've already done videos on certain things. But I am going to end it here because the Wi-Fi part of this is acting up. But I will get things done, or I will film new stuff, because I do feel like filming. I love to film. But just know I am working, and I am excited. And if you have any things you want to see, let me know. You can message me, you can tag me, and I am